Just hours ago, Time magazine unveiled its 2012 Person of the Year. And who is it? It is President Obama. This is the second time President Obama is Person of the Year. Time also gave him the title in 2008. Joining us from New York is Radhika Jones. She's the executive editor of Time magazine, and it's her third year editing the Person of the Year issue. Radhika, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. So some might say, oh, it's such a safe choice.
You know, I just read someone say on Twitter that a safe choice is usually a smart choice. We're thinking about the news of the year and the year ahead, but we also are thinking about the legacy of the Person of the Year archive, and we want a choice that will stand up to the test of time, and we felt strongly that President Obama would do that.
Well, some people might wonder, you know, and this name was even on your short list, Malala Yousafzai, the teen activist who was, you know, shot by the Taliban. In the name of girls' education, why wasn't she Person of the Year?
Well, it was very important, as you say, for us to tell her story in the Person of the Year issue. It's an incredibly compelling tale. She was targeted by the Taliban after speaking out about girls' rights to education. She's become a huge role model around the world. And I think, you know, we'll see after she recovers how she uses this newfound power. She has a lot of powerful friends now. She will have a huge network. But we felt that for 2012, in terms of measurable impact and influence this year and going forward, President Obama was a strong choice.
Okay, so let's talk more about President Obama. Time got some never-before behind-the-scenes photos of the president, so we'll take a look at those photos. We'll talk about them and the president. This one shows the president going over his speech for Newtown while at his daughter's ballet rehearsal. Tell us about it. Oh, that actually is... This is the one of him hugging Michelle Obama after he won the election. Is that right? What is this picture?
I'm not seeing what we're looking at.
Okay, now we're seeing the Newtown picture of the president sitting and writing a speech. Gotcha.
Yes, that's from Sunday morning. The president was working on his speech for the Sunday night vigil in Newtown. He had gone to Sasha's ballet dress rehearsal that morning because he would miss the performance that evening. And White House photographer Pete Souza says of that picture that he sees the emotion and the tension in the president's face, that from Pete's point of view, it looked like the toughest day of his presidency.
In your mind, because some people have said this, mostly strong supporters of the president, that the speech he gave right after the Newtown shootings was the best he's ever given, maybe one of the best in history.
I mean, I agree with that. I think you saw him in all of his roles in that speech. You saw him as the president, as a leader who is assessing his performance and the performance of leadership and finding fault and wanting to do better. You also saw him as a father, as a parent, as you could call him the mourner-in-chief. It's the president's job not only to lead politically, but to set a tone for the nation and to channel a national mood and emotion, and I think the president did that extremely well at Newtown.
Radhika Jones talking about Time magazine's Person of the Year, President Obama. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.